Breaking news. Mexico President Andrés Manuel has done it again and has made Joe Biden furious. This is due to Andrés Manuel beginning the deportation of undocumented American citizens in Mexican land. The diplomatic relationship and mutual respect between Mexico and the United States are deteriorating. More Americans are traveling to Mexico for a better and cheaper life, but they are not paying taxes and causing excessive gentrification. Andrés Manuel stated that just as Mexicans go to the United States for a better life and are deported without empathy, being separated from their families, material possessions, and dreams, the Mexican parliament has voted in favor of deporting undocumented American foreigners. Additionally, there is now a requirement to apply for a work visa if they plan to stay and live in Mexico, so they can pay taxes like all Mexicans. The use of a tourist visa will also be mandatory for anyone who wants to cross the northern border into Mexico. The United States is not happy with these decisions, and Andrés Manuel responded as follows. Mexico has allowed injustices by the United States to keep the peace, but no longer. We demand equality and respect.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for clicking. Kindly subscribe to this beautiful channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about the breaking news straight from Mexico. The country president has just made a groundbreaking declaration suggesting that American citizens living in Mexico should start paying tax and have the right documentation. So let's just get into the video so that you know what's really happening. Let's get into it. I'll be right back.
Breaking news. The president of Mexico has stated that he will begin to deport Americans that have moved to Mexico without proper documentation, aka illegal immigrants. This comes after the president of Mexico states that he is tired of Americans gentrifying cities in Mexico. In the past 3 weeks, we have seen different events where Americans try to colonize beaches, public areas, and even salsa. While a lot of these Americans have moved to Mexico for a better life, they move there because they cannot afford to live here in the United States. So move to Mexico so they can afford a lifestyle there, but locals have raised their prices because Americans are paying in dollars while locals that are still shopping have to pay in pesos and now have to pay the equivalent of the dollar. And instead of these people moving to Mexico and bettering the economy, they're making it horrible for the people that live there, you know, the natives. And if you already did not know, the amount of Mexicans migrating to the United States has slowed down by the 100,000 since 2019. The amount of Mexicans living in the United States leaving willingly back to Mexico has increased drastically. And while Mexicans are moving back to Mexico, a lot of Americans have been moving to Mexico for a better life. But my, how the tables have turned. What are your thoughts?
So hey friends, I just want to share with you what really happened. Mexican president announcement regarding the taxation and documentation of American residing in Mexico territory marks a very important policy shift with potential wide-ranging implications. This move underscores Mexico's commitment to strengthening its fiscal framework and ensuring that all individuals, irrespective of nationality, contribute to their fair share to the country's economy. By mandating that American residents in Mexico pay tax and obtain proper documentation, the government aims to address several key objectives. Firstly, it seeks to enhance tax compliancy and revenue generation, boosting the country's financial resources for critical infrastructure development and public services and social welfare programs. This move aligns with global trends toward greater transparency and taxation equality, reflecting Mexico's commitment to international norms and standards. So again, I can say they are also implementing these measures can help combat tax evasion and informal economic activities, fostering a more transparent and accountable business environments by formalizing the status of American residents in Mexico. So it also aims to promote legal sustainability and investor confidence, and which are is very important for sustained economy and growth and development. So again, I'm going to talk about the enforcement and the implementation of such policies may face challenges, including logistical issues and administrative complicities and potential oppositions from affected individuals or interest groups. So again, moreover, ensuring comprimacy among a diverse population may require effective communication strategies, outreach effort, and administrative support services. So additionally, it's crucial for the Mexican government to strike a balance between the taxation enforcement and fostering a welcoming environment for foreign residents, recognizing their contributions to the economy and society. Clear and transparent guidelines, along with efficiency and administrative processes, are essential to mitigate any potential negative impact on international relations and diplomatic ties. So overall, Mexico's decision to require taxation and proper documentation for American residents reflects its commitment to fiscal responsibility, economically inclusivity, and regulatory integrity. However, the successful implementation of these measures will require careful planning, stakeholder engagement, and ongoing monitoring to ensure their effectiveness and fairness. So yeah, so that's what really happened in Mexico. So the president says they want all the American citizens to be have the proper documentation if you live in Mexico, and also you should be paying tax. Okay, so at the moment, American citizens were not paying tax, and they're just coming to the country, others without proper documentation. So now the president has just put it like that. Okay, so I think it's fair for any country. Mexico is doing a great job, because if you're going to a foreign country, you must go with proper documentation. For example, as Americans are moving from America going to Mexico to live, because they feel like it's cheaper that side. So it should be the same way in Mexico, because Mexicans, when they go to America, they do pay for tax, they pay for everything. So it should be equal as we are doing all these things. So guys, share your thoughts in the comment section. I'll be waiting for you so that we discuss. For now, it's a bye bye for me.